Oh, dekat. We are going to have our first meal because we are super hungry, and I think everybody else is doing the same thing. Thanks to Resorts World Cruise, we get to be on board the Genting Dream Cruise, and it just so happened that it's actually our wedding anniversary also. So we get to celebrate it, and it's fully sponsored lah, thanks to RW Cruises.
Thank you.
Ganjong. Hungry lion, hungry lion.
Hold the life jacket firmly down to prevent it from hitting you in the face when landing in the.
在此，我们将提供一些重要的安全信息。
Feature dwelling safety station. Please do not impede hazards at sea. An alarm button that can be found throughout the ship. Floating object to assist the person in the water.
当遇到有人透过海砖 overboard， 并立即通知我们的工作人员。
Yeah.
You should try it.
Okay.
Genting Gala is a funny, sexy show. You can book your tickets.
Come on. You days, the target is just here. Come on. Oh, wow, how far is it? 10,800里。你看它都在抖哎。Table number 7.
We finally made it out of the crowd. It's crazy because, I mean, just imagine an entire cruise disembarking all together and trying to get to the city centre from the terminal. So all of us are waiting for Grab. Luckily, I booked it early and my Grab driver responded quite quickly as well.
Actually, it's really not bad. 它的猪油很香。Man, so I try another one. Also,
The medium, $6.
$6.
The husband isn't feeling too well, so we are going to cut short our disembarkation and buy some biscuits, maybe grab a bit of dinner, then head back.
Is it their break now? Ah, 来，你们帮我送过去吗？
Amazing. It's like a museum. If not, I can find contact. 可以了耶。
对，by right 这个是 one for one 的，对。
Is it?
Then one for one 你不可以扣那个 room。
Spellbinda? Binda.
Then we will close the register, okay? And if you want to, 6, right? This table, madam, this.
You are behind 15 minutes behind here. You must be fast. Shit, I never bring a spec.
That meal.
Yeah, give the gap. Abstract one.
Okay, abstract one.
Apparently my wife said that All kids makes extract stuff.
Yeah.
So we are back in the cruise terminal because we really cannot get a Grab. The Grab is very expensive from here, by the way. It costs around 30 to 40 ringgit. And if we were to book a taxi, one way is 70 ringgit. I don't think it's worth it. And I don't think there is much to do in Klang either. So we have decided to just come back and head back to the ship, and we'll enjoy all the free food and amenities while it's not crowded.
I got a Gengar, got Charizard. Ui.
自嗨这个。
没办法 no choice. order not yet?
有知道吗？没有。
Please repeat.
的教处。Fatty is it?
对，fatty。
哦，好喝。那种。
How much is that?